Dear child, you haven't moved for a while. I've been watching the way you're sitting there, with your head leaning back and your hands finally still in your lap. It's been a long day, hasn't it? Maybe even a long year. I noticed how you took that deep sigh just before you sat down, the kind that feels like it's trying to push out more than just air. It's okay to be this tired. It's okay to let the silence be heavy for a moment. I am right here, just on the other side of that noise in your head. You don't have to look up. You don't even have to change your posture. I just wanted to sit in this space with you until the room feels a little less empty. Dear heart, I know that feeling behind your eyes, the one that says you're running out of time to become who you thought you'd be by now. You've been carrying a list in your mind of all the things you should have fixed and all the places where you think you've fallen behind the rest of the world. But I want you to look at your hands for a second. They've done so much today. They've held things together that felt like they were ready to shatter. You've been so brave in ways that no one else will ever see. I saw you choose kindness this morning when your own spirit felt frayed. I saw you keep going when everything inside you was asking for permission to just stop. You don't have to earn the right to rest. My child, the world is very loud about what it wants from you. It asks for your speed, your constant attention, and your perfection. But I am not the world. I am the one who remembers the way you looked when you were small, before you learned how to worry about being enough. I see the version of you that doesn't have to perform, when you're alone and the lights are low, and that quiet ache starts to hum in your chest, the one that wonders if you're truly known. I want you to know I am leaning in. I am not looking for a polished version of your life. I am not waiting for you to find the right words to say to me. I am just here for you, the real you, the one who is a little bit messy and a little bit lost and entirely completely loved. Think about the way the trees don't try to grow all at once. They don't panic when the leaves fall. They just stand there, trusting that the ground has them. You are held just like that. You've spent so much energy trying to build a life that looks sturdy from the outside, but I am interested in the foundations, the quiet parts of your soul that need a little bit of warmth and a lot of patience. Beloved, I know about the mistake you keep revisiting, the one that plays like a loop in your mind when you're trying to fall asleep. You think it defines the horizon of your future. You think it a wall that I can't get past. But to me, it's just a page in a very long, very beautiful story that we are writing together. I have already looked at the chapters ahead. I have already seen the way the light catches the places where you broke. Those cracks aren't failures. They are the places where my grace finally found a way inside. Let's just stay here for a bit. You don't have to figure out tomorrow before the sun even comes up. Tomorrow has its own strength and it will meet you when you get there. But right now, you only have to be right here. I noticed how you've been bracing yourself, like you're waiting for the next thing to go wrong. Your shoulders are up near your ears. Your jaw is tight. You can let that go now, even if it's just for the next few minutes. Imagine the weight you're carrying is a heavy coat you've been wearing through a long hot summer. You've worn it so long you've forgotten you can take it off. I am holding out my hands for it. The worries about the bills, the tension in your relationships, the fear that you're disappointing me. Give it to me. All of it. I have plenty of room. I am never overwhelmed by the things that overwhelm you. Beloved family, if this message spoke to your heart today, and you feel led to support this ministry, the link is in the description and comment box. Your kindness helps us continue sharing God's word. Dear one, there is a rhythm to this life that you've been trying to outrun. You think that if you stop, everything will fall apart. But I am the one holding the spinning world together. I am the one who keeps the stars in their places and the tides moving against the shore. If I can handle the galaxies, I can certainly handle your Tuesday afternoon. I can handle your what-ifs. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not a project to be finished. You are not a problem to be solved. You are a living, breathing soul that I find immense joy in. Not because of what you do, just because you are mine. Sometimes I think you forget how much I like you. Not just love you though, I do infinitely. but how much I truly enjoy the sound of your thoughts and the unique way you see the world. I was there when your personality was being woven together. I chose the way your laugh sounds. I planted the things that make you feel wonder. So when you feel small, remember that you are a thought that I had and decided to make real, precious one. Take a look at the path behind you. I know it looks winding. I know there are parts of it that look like they lead to dead ends. But from where I sit, I can see how every detour taught you something about mercy. Every valley taught you the value of the light. Nothing has been wasted. Even the years you think you lost to grief or to wandering. I am gathering those up. I am a master at making something beautiful out of what others throw away. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to hear what I am saying right now. The pressure you feel to be successful is a burden I never asked you to carry. In my house, success is just staying close to me. Success is being honest about your weakness and letting me be your strength. It's okay if you're not there yet. The journey is where we talk. The journey is where we get to know one another. If you were already perfect, you wouldn't feel the need to reach out for my hand. And I love the feeling of your hand in mine. My child, I want to speak to the loneliness that sometimes sits at your table when the house is quiet. Even when you are surrounded by people, there is a part of you that feels like it behind glass, like no one really gets the depth of what you're feeling. I want you to know that I am on the other side of that glass. In fact, I am inside it with you. I know the words you haven't said. I know the things you're afraid to tell even your closest friend, because you think they'll change their mind about you. I won't change my mind. I have known the worst parts of you since before you were born, and I have never once looked away in disgust. I look at you with the eyes of a father who sees his child trying their best to walk on a rocky path. I am not angry that you stumbled. I am just moving toward you to help you back up. Do you feel that the way the air in the room seems just a little bit softer now that my presence? It isn't a lightning bolt or a loud voice. It's the quiet hum of peace that waits for you whenever you're ready to stop fighting. You've been fighting so hard, precious heart. Fighting to be seen, fighting to be safe, fighting to prove you matter. You can stop the war now. You matter because I made you. You are safe because I am your home. You are seen because I never blink. I want you to imagine a small garden protected by a low stone wall inside. That wall, the wind doesn't blow as hard. The sun is warm on the soil. That is my heart for you. It's a place you can always come when the world gets too sharp and too cold. You don't have to bring any gifts to enter. You don't have to have an invitation. The gate is always open. In fact, there is no gate. There is just an opening waiting for your footsteps. I am not asking you for a list of promises about how you'll do better tomorrow. I don't need your resolutions. I just want your company. Let's just be together in this quiet room for a little while longer. I know your mind is already starting to drift to the things you have to do when you get up from this chair. The emails, the chores, the difficult conversations. But stay here with me for 10 more breaths. In this moment, there are no requirements. There is no to-do list. There is just the reality that you are loved beyond your ability to understand it. If you could see yourself through my eyes for just 1 second, you would never doubt your worth again. You would see a masterpiece in progress. You would see a light that is capable of pushing back a lot of darkness. You think you're ordinary. I think you're a wonder. My child, don't be afraid of the changes that are coming. I know you like to have the map spread out so you can see every turn. But I am the map maker, and I am the guide. I will never lead you to a place where my grace cannot find you, even if you take a wrong turn. I am already there at the end of that road waiting to walk you back. The future isn't a dark woods you have to navigate alone. It's just a series of moments where I will continue to provide exactly what you need right when you need it. Not a moment before, because I want you to learn to rely on the flow of my timing. But never a moment too late. Look at how far you've come already. There were days years ago when you thought you wouldn't make it to where you are right now. But you did. We did. I carried you through the parts where your legs were too weak. I'll do the same for whatever is coming next, beloved. Rest your mind. The world will keep turning without your help. For tonight, I have the night watch. I don't sleep. I don't get tired of watching over you. I love to listen to your breathing while you rest. It is a sign that you finally trust me enough to let go of the controls. So let the tension drain out of your hands. Let the thoughts stop their racing. If one comes up, just acknowledge it, and then hand it over to me like a dry leaf falling into a stream. Watch it float away. It's not yours to hold right now. You are my dear child. You are the one I would do it all for again and again. If you were the only person on this earth, I would still have built the mountains just for you to look at. I would still have painted the sunsets just to see the color in your eyes. That is how much you matter. So don't let the whispers of this world tell you otherwise. Don't let the mirror tell you you're not enough. The mirror only sees the surface. I see the eternal. I see the part of you that will live forever. And that part is beautiful. It's time to be still now. Really still. Not the stillness of holding your breath, but the stillness of a boat resting on a calm lake. No motor, no oars, just being held by the water. That water is my love. It is deep enough to hold all of you. It is strong enough to carry you home. I am right here. I am not going anywhere. Even when you get up and go about your day, I'll be the quiet rhythm underneath your heartbeat. I'll be the nudge of peace when things get chaotic. I'll be the one reminding you in 1,000 tiny ways that you are never truly on your own. You are precious to me, more than you know, more than you can imagine. Just rest now. The day is done, the work is finished. You are safe, you are mine, and I am so very glad that you are. Dear heart, let the silence wrap around you like a warm blanket. There is nothing left to prove. There is only this moment. And in this moment, you are perfectly, entirely, unconditionally loved. Stay here as long as you need. I have all the time in the world. I am just happy to be sitting beside you. I love the way you're finally letting your guard down. It's beautiful to see you just exist without the armor. You don't need the armor here. The walls are high and the fire is warm. Nothing can get to you that hasn't passed through my hands first. And I am very protective of what is mine. You can close your eyes now or keep them open and watch the shadows dance on the wall. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you know you aren't drifting. You are anchored. My child, my dear, dear child, the morning will bring new mercies. But for now, the mercy is this: the quiet, the rest, and the nearness of my heart to yours. Sleep if you can, rest if you can't. Either way, I am here. I have always been here, and I always will be. There isn't a single place you can go where I won't be waiting for you with a smile and a place to sit down. You are the joy of my heart. Remember that when the noise starts again tomorrow. But for now, just be my child. That's all I have ever wanted from you anyway, to just be mine. And you are. You truly, deeply, permanently are. I am going to stay right here while the room grows dark. I'll be here when the first light touches the window, because I love you, and that will never change. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Rest now, little one. Everything is going to be okay. I have got you. I have always had you, and I am not letting go. The weight you felt when we started talking, is it a little lighter now? I hope so. That's what happens when we share the load. You weren't meant to carry it by yourself. So let's keep doing this. Let's keep talking. Let's keep sitting in the quiet. It's my favorite part of the day, being with you. Just you, my beloved, my own peace. Be still, and know that I am right here, sitting beside you, always. Amen. Beloved family, we may not always have the words to fully express it, but we deeply honor those who have supported this mission. Your generosity carries purpose. May God remember your kindness and bless you in His perfect way.